What is going on YouTube? It is your boy MrBaboon. We back with another reaction. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys do check out the description down below. I will have the video I'm reacting to in the description. The link will be down low. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you guys are new. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to jump into this reaction. 8 most disturbing things caught on Dashcam footage, volume 3 is what is this. That's the title of the video we are watching. So I know I done some stuff with like dash cams and stuff like that. You know what I mean, on this channel. But this is 8 most disturbing things caught on Dashcam. So we are gonna check it out. We're gonna see, you know what I'm saying, you know. So we are just going to go ahead and jump right into this. We'll go ahead and like it because I'm sure it's gonna be a banger, bro. And I know it's gonna be. It's a little creepy.
This first dashcam video was captured in Australia. 2 men in a Mercedes are driving down the highway when, through their rear dashcam, a car is seen quickly approaching. It then swerves around the 2 guys before getting in front of them and slamming on the brakes, clearly trying to run them off the road. But what first could be written off as road rage soon takes a more serious and disturbing turn. The 2 men notice the driver has an axe and is now waving it out his window and threatening them.
Oh, he's got an axe, dude. Like, what are you doing? Oh, keep distance, bro.
Bruh.
Bro, cool car. Yeah, calm down.
The sudden and unexpected encounter forces the 2 men to take a quick U-turn to lose the guy, but he continues to follow them. The situation is then taken even further when the 2 use the next exit and approach a roundabout.
Nah, I would've stayed on the interstate.
Oh! Keep driving, holy! Man, call the cops. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh, keep going. Just keep. Oh my god!
Bro.
2 times the Mercedes is rear-ended, the second of which causes the attacker to spin out, sending him off the road. This allowed the 2 guys to get away. They would then drive to the nearest police station, where they would report what had just happened. When police arrived at the scene of the crash, the car was gone. However, a few hours later, they would find the vehicle on the road, and from there the driver was arrested. Later, the owner of the dashcam footage would give the video more context. Apparently, the driver chasing them, for whatever reason, was 100% convinced they had robbed his house the night before. But obviously this wasn't the case. The 2 guys had never before even seen the man. It was determined that he was under the influence of something.
Yeah, no, he definitely
He would be charged with multiple offenses, which put him in prison for 2 years.
Bro.
In August of 2018, Justin Bilton and his 70-year-old father were camping at Glacier National Park in Montana. They had only been in the park for 3 hours when they were informed of an immediate evacuation of the area. A forest fire ignited by lightning the previous night had gotten too far out of control. However, by the time they got the evacuation notice, unknown to them, the only road out of the park had already been engulfed by the fire.
Do I go?
We're gonna find out up here in a minute, aren't we? I think we can drive through this.
What? Dad, what if the car blows up? Dad, this is insane.
Yeah?
We don't want to get trapped in here. Easy. All right, we're good. Slow down. There's a big rut here. Just slow down. We're out of that fire.
We're not out of that, Dad. We're not out.
We're good, though.
What?
Bro.
Easy. Can't see. Just go easy now. Easy.
Dad, the car is heating up. It's gonna explode.
We're all right.
Dad, what if a tree falls on us?
Okay, slow
Please, God, help us.
Bro.
good.
Oh my God. Dad, we can't get out.
I'm getting out. You
We-
can't drive back. We get that out of the road. We get gloves.
Oh my God.
Stop. Stop.
Dad, we gotta get out of here.
Back it up.
A fallen tree is seen directly in the middle of the road, trapping them inside the park. They had nowhere to go but back, so they ended up reversing through everything they had just went through. When they reached their campsite, they abandoned their car and desperately started running towards a nearby lake. By some miracle, there they would find 2 park employees in a boat on the shore of the lake.
Bro.
Justin and his father were rescued and taken to safety,
That's good.
leaving everything but this horrifying footage behind.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Wake up to the breakfast quesadilla,
Damn.
only at Taco Bell.
Ready to start eating healthier?
That is crazy.
Meet Kachava. Kachava is the
Damn. I'm
This
glad they're
dashcam
okay.
footage
though,
shows
for
the
real.
armed robbery of a cab driver. The driver, Ralph Valletta, had just started his shift. This was his first ride of the day. He was stopped at a light, and the rider can be seen in the back slouched down. But abruptly, he sits up and demands Ralph give him everything he has.
This is a robbery, man.
All right, hey.
Give me all your money, man.
Man, I don't.
Give me all, everything you got. Give me it
All right,
now.
all right, all
I
right.
need it now.
All right,
I
I'll
can
give
make
you
this the easy way, or we can make this the
I'll
hard
give
way,
you
man.
everything I got, man.
Keep your hand where I can see him.
I just started.
What,
I
what
just
else
started.
you got?
I just
Let me
started.
see your wallet. Let me see your.
I don't have anything in
Listen,
my
we
wallet.
can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now. If you don't want to die, man.
Okay. Okay.
Give it all to me now.
Okay. Okay.
Unbeknownst to the rider, a police cruiser was stopped at the same light directly behind
Yeah, I
them.
thought that was a cop. I
At
wasn't
some
for
point
sure
during
though.
the robbery, the light to the lane they were in had turned green, and seeing that they weren't moving, the officer put on his lights and got out to investigate.
Don't have anything in my wallet. I don't
Give me
carry
your
it.
wallet and your phone. I need your wallet.
No, please don't give me my phone. I need that for my. There's a cop behind us. There's a cop behind us. Lifesaver! Oh my God!
Bro.
Oh my God!
Almost immediately, the officer would realize that a robbery was taking place, so in response, he would order the rider out of the car where he would then be detained. The rider was arrested and later charged with multiple offenses.
Bro, that's crazy. Damn.
In April of 2021, a man named Mitch Kuhn was driving on the highway back from work when he saw this. A child that looks to be wearing a large jacket, or that's possibly wrapped in a blanket, begins walking out in the middle of the highway, just barely missing Mitch's truck. Mitch was towing a trailer, and felt that if he abruptly stopped it would cause an accident, so instead he opted to call the police, reporting an unattended child walking on the highway. Police assured Mitch that they'd send out patrol units immediately. An hour later,
Bro.
Mitch called again for a follow-up, as well as to offer the footage he had caught on his dash cam. But he was told that it wouldn't be necessary, as the child had been collected safely and was on its way home. However, strangely, police would later state that no child was found, despite officers searching the area until 3:45 a.m. Additionally, they would claim that at no point did they tell Mitch that they had found the child. The next morning, multiple volunteers commenced the search of the area.
Bro, what?
But no child was ever found, and therefore the search eventually ended.
Huh?
At the time the footage was captured, there were no reports of a missing child in the area. It remains unknown who exactly was captured in this video.
Ghost, maybe?
This dashcam footage was captured in the streets of Taiwan.
Maybe?
Right away, it's clear the video takes place in the midst of a storm. A storm where the winds are strong enough to throw around debris. At one point, debris is even seen flying against the windshield. But little did the drivers know that an actual tornado was forming right behind them and quickly heading in their direction.
Oh, shit.
The dashcam footage captures the exact moment the tornado went directly through them. It was even strong enough to lift vehicles off the ground, which can actually be seen with the white van that pulls out onto the
Bro.
road. The wheels of the vehicle leave the ground, and it begins to get full-on dragged by the tornado.
Come on,
seemingly
bro.
disappearing.
That is crazy.
But once the tornado passes, it can be seen much further down
Bro,
the
that's
road,
crazy.
between two trees. More concerning, however, is the person that gets thrown by the tornado on the right side of the road.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this woman would suffer major injuries and would be taken to the hospital. The storm would go on to produce
Damn.
further damage in the form of 50 inches of rain that would cause multiple deadly landslides.
Bro.
This video was taken in Russia.
That sucks.
It shows the dashcam footage of a man driving down a desolate and long stretch of dirt road. Then, up ahead is a car parked in such a way so as to block traffic. Two men with baseball bats begin walking up to the driver, and that's when it becomes clear that this is a robbery, and the parked car was an intentional makeshift roadblock.
Bro,
The
run
driver
him
tries to
over.
escape.
That's what I would do.
The
What
two
you
men get in the
mean?
way and do their best to prevent it.
No, he's getting run over,
Fortunately,
bro.
the driver had a window of opportunity and took advantage. He slammed on the gas and was able to get away unscathed. He then drove around the roadblock and was free. It's unknown if the two
No,
men with baseball
fuck
bats
that.
were ever caught.
Like the fuck? Bro, that is crazy. Come on, like, no. Like, gun it. You can't like get any time, right? Would that be classed as like self-defense, right? That has to be classed as self-defense if he would have
In
done
late
that.
November of 2015, a large catastrophic bushfire broke out in South Australia. This dashcam footage was captured by one of the fire trucks responding to the incident. Right from the start of the video, enormous smoke clouds are shown,
This is in
depicting just how
November.
large the fire had gotten.
Wait, is this
As
on
the trucks
Facebook?
continue forward, visibility gradually worsens.
Bro, I think this is
It
on
gets so
Facebook.
bad to where the fire trucks are forced to stop. Then, in the distance, the fire itself can be seen, spreading towards them unnervingly fast.
Here it comes, the hit's coming. Nick, slow down.
Bro,
We're going to go in a burn over very, very quickly now. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
bro.
Burn over, Scotty, burn over.
He's gonna hit him. He's gonna hit him.
A miscommunication between the two trucks resulted in a
Damn.
collision. The truck in the front was attempting to back up out of the fire, while the truck with the dashcam was entering what's known as a burnover. A burnover is a fire truck
Yeah, it
protection
is.
protocol where the truck stays in place and the crew deploys Velcro blankets to protect themselves from the heat. Water is sprayed outside of the vehicle to keep it from catching on fire, and in the inside, breathing masks are used by the crew. During this protocol,
Yeah.
however, the crew from the truck in the front can be heard desperately explaining how they didn't have water for a burnover, or rather their truck's sprinkler system wasn't working properly.
Damn. Bro.
They couldn't stay in place and were forced to drive forward in the hopes of escaping the fire, which you can actually see in the video as the truck fades into the distance. Fortunately, this move would end up saving their lives. They would make it to the other side of the fire,
So
and
they-
everyone
no,
inside the
everyone's
truck,
good,
as
right?
well as the one with the dash cam, would make it out with minimal injuries.
Okay. Like, damn, bro.
This footage was captured way back in 2012. It takes place near an airport in Moscow, Russia. The airport is right next to a highway, and on December 29th, this dashcam footage would capture the disturbing moments a plane missed the runway and crash landed just on the right side of the highway.
No. Damn.
It turns out the plane had mistakenly overshot the runway because of bad weather conditions, so when it landed it didn't have enough room to brake. This left it no choice but to go directly into the highway, causing plane seats and other debris to shoot towards passing vehicles, all of which can be clearly seen in the footage. At the time of the crash, the plane was only carrying crew members. No passengers were on board. But unfortunately, 5 of the 8 total crew members would lose their lives.
No,
The driver
damn,
of the vehicle
bro.
with the dash cam would make it out unharmed.
Bro. That is crazy. No, we are subscribing to this dude. We're subscribing to this dude. Make sure you guys check out, you know what I'm going to say. You know what? Let me know what you guys think about in the comments. RIP to people who got, you know, lost their life in this and everything. RIP to them and everything, you know what I mean? Damn, that's crazy, bro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Motivation is key. Happiness is key. Positivity is key. You guys be safe. For real.